How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Return to Shironagasu Island. It is finally time for Akira to confess. Well, by confess I mean tell us what the fuck is going on here in Shironagasu Island. Sounds like she's about to because we just saved her life, which is... yeah, I think that's a fitting reward, don't you? The secret of Shironagasu Island. What is the secret of Shironagasu Island? To put it simply, there was illegal prostitution happening on Shironagasu Island. Prostitution? On a solitary island in the middle of nowhere? That's rather unusual. What made it illegal? Were there minors involved? That's right, not only child prostitution but human trafficking as well. I heard that many terrible things happened here. Such as? The girls who came here were given coloured ribbons. The colours indicated how they could be treated. The colours were red, yellow and blue. Girls with red ribbons were allowed to be killed with impunity. Sadistic men killed many girls with red ribbons. Good grief, how terrible. I have a few questions. I imagine. Was this Epstein Island? If illegal prostitution was really taking place here, where did all the girls disappear to? Who knows? I guess someone spilled the beans so they went out of business. They might have taken the girls away or even hidden them somewhere. I wonder if that's what's happening to them. I have a bad feeling about this. Come to think of it, Jacob told me that there were fewer girls than usual in the mansion. Maybe he was talking about the girls? Fewer people. I wonder where they are. There don't appear to be any hiding places on this island. Maybe there's a secret cave somewhere. Secret cave, huh? But why do you know all of this? This isn't something you can easily find out about. Did you hear about it from your father? Stop bringing that man up. A friend of his told me. I think he was drunk at the time, and he was very talkative. He kept going on about horrible acts as if he was enjoying my reactions. There are all kinds of scumbags in this world. You might have really enjoyed watching your reactions. I knew what he was trying to achieve, so I pretended to be as unresponsive as I could. I really wanted to throw up, however. He told me about some terrible torture someone had carried out, but he might have just done it himself. He knew too many details about it. Could you tell me more about his background? Sure, but I don't think it'd be helpful. He was the second son of an ancient aristocratic family and a wealthy businessman, the CEO of his own company. His talkativeness was probably his downfall. He disappeared on this very island. He disappeared on this island. I don't know all the details, but one day he suddenly went mad and disappeared. I think he was probably liquidated. In the eyes of the mansion, he was a traitor. Could this be the man Jacob mentioned? I see, it's no surprise that he was liquidated. However, this man was no commoner. This means these people are willing to kill anyone. Prostitution, torture, are those the only secrets of this island? Do you think there is something else? I can't even imagine what it could be. In any case, this is all I've heard. It should be relatively easy to keep those secrets on this isolated island. I just can't understand why they would build all of these buildings here. Really? That's a good enough reason if you ask me. In business as well as in life, you don't get something for nothing. I don't know how much money prostitution and human trafficking made them, but they took considerable risks for it. If they were exposed, they would all be arrested. Besides, Sir Raymond was not someone who struggled financially. Something about this just doesn't feel right. There's definitely something more going on here. I almost forgot about this. Akira, have you ever seen this IC card before? A card? Quarantine level 2, what a strange card. I think I've seen something similar, but it was a different colour. I believe it was a red card. Red. Nanako, could you give me the other card? Do I really have to? Nanako reluctantly takes out the card, wrapped in a bundle of tissues. That's it. This is like the one I saw. I saw that man holding the exact same card. Why is it covered in soot? Oh, this was Thomas's card. Do you know where and how I can use it? No idea. I'd like to know myself. You can probably use this card to enter some kind of quarantine zone. That's what it says on the card. I don't know where they could be though. Quarantine zone, huh? I wonder where it is. On second thought, I don't think I really want to see it. Come on, Akira. You promised me you'd tell me what I need to know. Why'd you come to this island? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. Akira sighs deeply and begins to talk. I wanted to see this place for myself. My father is a cold-blooded, merciless man who never shed a tear, but he isn't the kind of man who would use the services of prostitutes. However, they say that everyone has more than one side, so you can never can know for sure. That's why I had to see this place with my own eyes, and to see if there was something else here. You might forgive your father. Is that what you're thinking? I'll never forgive that man for what he did to my mother. Even when she was about to pass away, the only thing he cared about was work. He rarely showed his face at the hospital because he was too busy with his stupid work. Maybe I just needed a reason to truly hate him. So that's when I finally knew the truth. I would curse him without hesitation. I couldn't stand the fact that he was hiding something from me. That's all. I told you everything I know. I only heard about the island from someone else. I don't know what's really going on here. This is more than sufficient. Thank you for your help, Akira. Something is definitely fishy here. It seems I really have to watch my back around the sevens from now on. Was Thomas killed by someone from the mansion? Is Sir Raymond the mastermind behind all this? No, something just doesn't add up. At any rate, there's no turning back. I just have to do as much as I can. So we're done, right? This is all I can do to help anyway. Promise me that you'll take care of the situation and protect us. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll do my best. So I can't rely on you at all, can I? Oh well. Look, I saved your life from the fucking snake, didn't I? By the way, Neneko. I think you're trying to hide your ugly face behind that long hair, but I was mistaken. You're actually quite cute. You're a little bit smelly. When was the last time you had a bath? Even with that beautiful hair and a pretty face, a bad smell will ruin everything. Come to my room later, I'll show you how to become a proper lady. Looks like Neneko is trying to decline Akira's offer, but she stutters so much no one can understand what she's saying. Well, she does smell a bit. Plus, might be good to let Akira give her a hint of femininity, as she doesn't appear to have any to begin with. As I'm thinking that, we leave the communication room. Sorry I kept you waiting, Giselle. We're all done. I'm terribly sorry for my mistake, young lady. If I hadn't left my post at this door, this wouldn't have happened. Don't worry about it. I'm still alive, but be careful next time. The killer is still out there. Ouch. You alright, young lady? Please lean on my shoulder. No need, Giselle. I can walk by myself. Goodbye, Mr. Detective. See you later, Neneko. Despite the pain in her leg, Akira still tries to walk to the guest room building, hunched over him with a strange gait. What the heck? Don't surprise me like that. What's with the sudden scream? My chastity is in danger. Akira is going to violate me. Oh, you're thinking about Akira. No, don't worry. She's just going to douse you with perfume and bring out your cute and fluffy side. That alone will make me want to die. My nerves are not strong enough for that. Oh, really? Well, good luck and try to enjoy yourself. Help me, Akira. You're my partner, aren't you? Help me, I don't want to die. I drag Neneko, who's clinging to me, to the guest room building. Well, if it isn't Mr. Ikeda, you did a great job back there. Huh? Neneko, what's going on? You look so pale. I don't mind here. What are you two doing here? Well, I noticed a strange smell coming from this empty room. A strange smell? From this room, huh? I lean toward the door of room 105, situated at the far right, and take a whiff. Although it's an old door, it's almost airtight, so it should contain most smells. However, when I press my nose against the keyhole, I can smell a strong stench wafting toward me. It smells really bad. It smells like blood and rotten meat. What should we do? Should we tell the mansion staff to open it? We can't trust them anymore. Besides, Giselle also said that she couldn't find any of them. It's okay, I can pick locks like this one in my sleep. This door had a warded lock, just like all the other doors in this building. The security awareness of this place is rather low, but it's not so surprising considering we're in the middle of the ocean. I begin to pick the door with my trusted lockpick. Warded locks are not very complex. All you have to do is rotate the lockpick while avoiding the obstacles on the inside. It takes me less than 30 seconds to pick the lock. Oh, that didn't take you long at all. Colour me impressed. You'd make a great thief. Indeed. You haven't been using that skill for nefarious deeds, have you? Can you stop mocking me already? At least show me some gratitude. I try to ignore them and open the door. It's going to be awful in there. As soon as the door opens, we're hit by a foul odour of putrid blood and rotten meat. Words cannot describe how awful fecal odours are. The strong smell makes everyone in the room hold their noses at the same time. Oh, what a terrible smell. The room is so dark that I can't see a thing. The switch doesn't work. There doesn't appear to be any electricity. This is eerie, but we must find out what's going on here. Oh, we get to click around, yay. There's nothing unusual about the phone. No, wait. There's some small bloodstains on it. Nothing else. The bed is soaked in blood. There appears to be something underneath it. I should be careful. I should look elsewhere for now. There are Louis' associate guidebook and notepad. Just like in all the other rooms, there's nothing unusual about them. Doesn't appear to be anything written on the notepad. Looks like the light bulb's been removed from the lamp. It appears this was done on purpose. I wonder why. Weak light barely shines through the windows. The weather outside is rough, as always. I can barely see anything in this dim room. Okay, there's nothing unusual about the mirror. The lights are off, but there's nothing unusual about the lamps. Spill it over the floor. Psst. I signal to Rail to come over and then open the bathroom door. It's alright, there's nobody in here. Everyone behind me breathes a sigh of relief. Nothing unusual about the sofa. There's an Isle of the Dead painting on the wall. It's a nice painting, unlike the room itself. Someone nailed someone's face to the wall. What is this thing on the wall? It looks like... it appears to be human skin. Or more specifically, facial skin. Excuse me for a moment. Alex runs out of the room with a pale face. It would actually be better if everyone went outside so that I can preserve this crime scene. Feeling a bit nauseous as well. Would you mind if I left? Hey, stay with me, Rail. You're the only doctor on the island. I already told you this, but I'm an internist. You've dissected a body before, haven't you? Yes, I have, but dissecting a slaughtered corpse is a different story. Wait, have I ever dissected a slaughtered corpse before? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. You're the only person here capable of doing this. Hey, Neneko. 10,009? 10,037? 10,039? Neneko was mumbling and talking to herself, probably to escape from the horrible reality. I'm not exactly sure what she's counting, though. Prime numbers? Now, I don't mind you counting numbers, but at least take a look around the room. Curator, that wasn't a nice thing to say. Why are you forcing Neneko to see this? She might look stupid, but she's actually a genius with a photographic memory. Her abilities can be very helpful at times. Wow, no wonder she knows so much about everything. But as a doctor, I can't really recommend letting a young girl see this. She might become traumatized. Well, it's not like I have a choice. She'll just have to hang in there. Good grief. Maybe you're right. What can I say? I don't know what to say. Other than, hang in there, Neneko. Poor thing. Are we done looking everywhere else? I don't think this is an accident. Someone must have peeled this person's skin off. I wonder if whoever did this is the same person who killed Thomas. We don't know yet. However, our more pressing issue was identifying the corpse. You're right. But if we're all together here until recently, I don't think that anyone has disappeared. So who's this? No, there's one person who's missing. Are you suggesting that... we'll probably know for sure when we pull the sheet back. Let's pull the sheet back, Rail. Alright. I'm not scared, I'm fine, let's do it. Ooh. Oh boy. What a horrible spectacle. Hey, Neneko. Don't make me look at it. No, don't make me. Please, leave me alone. Well, I won't force you to this time. Go back to your room, be quiet. Thank you. Neneko runs out of the room as fast as her feet can carry her, crying her eyes out. I think you made the right decision by letting her leave. Neneko would be scarred for life if she saw this corpse. I'm not a total merciless jerk, you know. Are you sure? No mercy for me then? Or are you just trying to rattle my cage? I'll make it up to you somehow. Looking forward to that, Curator. Let's begin the post-mortem. Rail puts on her vinyl gloves and begins to examine the condition of the corpse. There are facial skin defects, binocular defects, and orbicular muscle defects on both eyes, seemingly caused by a sharp object. The nasal cartilage and auricle are also damaged and part of the nasal bone is exposed. Many stab wounds are found in the orbicularis, oculi, gingiva, teeth, hard palate, and tongue. I've seen these kind of scars on mouths before. They're similar to the scars made by mercenaries and mafia during torture. They do this by sticking a knife into the mouth and then digging out the teeth. I really did not want to know about that, but you might be right. Judging from the bleeding and wound conditions, these cuts were likely infected while the victim was still alive. His skin was peeled off and he was tortured alive. I can't even fathom that. Whoever did this must have had quite a grudge against this person. The cut on the tongue is relatively shallow. This is probably done intentionally to avoid suffocation and blood loss due to bleeding. The torturer wanted him to suffer as much as possible by keeping him alive. I've seen a lot of dead bodies before, but this is the most horrible one of them all. Makes me want to avert my eyes in disgust. So what do you think? Do you know who this is? His face has been deformed beyond recognition. We should look at the rest of the body. My thoughts exactly. I'll move on to the chest. Rail gradually removes the sheet further, revealing the body's chest and abdomen. A deep cut that continues all the way down the abdomen is visible in the center of the torso. Some of the victim's intestines can be seen protruding from a cavity in the abdomen. A strong rotting smell permeates the air. The awful smell that fills the room appears to come from the abdomen. Although the clothes are badly damaged and bloodstained, I can see that they were once a black tuxedo and white shirt. There's a deep cut that runs from the chest to the abdomen. Is it the butler? The chest is much more deeply cut, however, similar to a median sternotomy. There are also several cut marks between the breastbone and the costal cartilage. What's wrong? The heart is missing. It appears to be removed. The heart? Rail, from a medical point of view, how hard is it to remove someone's heart? Honestly, it would be a lot of work. To remove it, you'd have to cut through the breastbone, the ribs, and then sever and remove all the blood vessels connected to it. The heart is a vital organ. It can't be damaged easily. I didn't know that. I thought it was only a biological pump. Next time I see a heart, I'll give it proper respect. However, because it takes a lot of effort to remove a heart, I don't think that this is just a simple grudge. What happened to the other missing body parts is also a mystery. The only thing left in this room is the victim's peeled off facial skin. Where could the other body parts be? Were they thrown out the window, perhaps? It's possible, but why would the person who did this want to throw them away? Maybe they're a psychopath. Who knows what they're thinking? If they did this to them, they're definitely a psychopath. Huh? There's something inside the chest cavity. Ugh. Rail strains her face and pushes her hand into the open chest. She removes the card from it. I found some sort of card where the heart once was. It's Raymond. Rail hands me the card and I place it into a plastic bag. Because the card is covered in blood, it's difficult to make out what's written on it. I wipe the card. It reads, Dan Raymond. As I expected, this is Sir Raymond's body. Its physique is similar to that of the portrait of him that hangs at the entrance. We can't know for sure, but it's probably him. Maybe the killer wanted us to know who they killed. Well, this could be a trap. This card also reads, private key. It's for his living quarters. Could this be the key to Sir Raymond's living quarters? I can't believe that Sir Raymond has been murdered as well. Does this mean that the killer is someone from the mansion after all? It's too early to say. Ray, what's the estimated time of death? Let me see, wait a minute. I'll measure the rectal temperature. After a while, Rail removes the thermometer from the corpse. The rectal temperature can be referenced with a Sigmund curve, but eventually becomes the same as the room temperature. Based on the reading, I'd say he died approximately 12 hours ago. However, because his abdomen has been cut open, there might be some deviations. 12 hours ago. It's 2 PM right now, which means he was killed around 2 AM. And someone asked him to come here around that time. Or maybe even earlier. I remember hearing strange moaning when we arrived on this island. Could that have been Sir Raymond? Perhaps he was asked to come here and was captured right after we arrived on the island. Even so, leaving his corpse here after killing him is a very bold move. Perhaps the killer only had time to capture Sir Raymond, then they came back and tortured him later. But that means anyone could have been the killer, even the guests. However, Sir Raymond knew that there was a traitor in our midst. I don't think it'd be easy to kill someone like him. Hey, Ikeda, this is all I can find out about the corpse for now. If you don't mind, I'd like to get out of here. Yes, thank you, you've been a great help. However, this means that our situation has gone from bad to worse. I think we should tell everyone else about this. We have to think about how we should deal with the mansion staff. Suddenly the door is unexpectedly pulled open. What? Vincent? What? Vincent silently approaches the corpse on the bed and looks at it. I notice that one of his eyebrows is slightly twitching. Without saying a word, Vincent storms out of the room. That gave me a fright. He just barged into the room and there was something strange about him. He didn't even say anything when he saw the body. It was certainly strange. When he saw Sir Raymond's body, he didn't appear to be surprised. I have a really bad feeling about this. Same here. Well, let's get out of here for now. This horrible stench will seep into our skin otherwise. You're right. I'll keep the room locked for now. I'm curious about Vincent's actions, but we should all stay silent and remain in our rooms for now. Rail, I have a favour to ask. Could you inform everyone about this? Yes, alright. Just give me a call if you need anything. Right now we still don't know who the killer is, so it might even be one of the guests. I don't like this one bit. Alright, I'll be on my guard. I'll call you later. Alright. See you later. Guess I should go back to my room as well. Darn. I gave my room key to Nanako. No answer. I guess Nanako isn't in my room. Could you have gone to Arcada's room then? Forget it, I'll just pick the lock. Huh? Why are my lights on? And what's that sound? The shower? The sound appears to be coming from my bathroom. I should not forget what just happened. I better look around here more first. Nothing unusual. Doesn't appear that someone's been through my suitcase. Still, I'm convinced that someone has been inside my room. You turn on the lights. Did Nanako come back to the... She's having a shower, right? I have a bad feeling about this. Sound doesn't appear to be coming from outside. Nothing unusual about the bed. Appears to be a little disturbed compared to the morning. Nothing major though. Now's not the time to look at the painting. Yep. My room doesn't appear to be vandalized, but I see some strange footprints on the floor. This isn't good. Could it be that whoever killed Sir Raymond and Thomas is inside my bathroom? I have a bad feeling about this. Holding my gun, I opened the bathroom door. The sound is louder in here. Sounds like the sound of a shower echoing from the bathroom walls. I have a bad feeling about this. I should look around. It appears the sound is echoing in the bathroom. I can't see anything because of all the steam. Could someone be taking a bath without my permission? Nanako hates baths, so it can't be her. Besides, after everything that's happened, I can't imagine that a scaredy cat like her would dare to take a bath alone. I don't hear a voice coming from inside. That doesn't mean that someone isn't taking a bath, though. Something is definitely strange here. I should inspect my surroundings. A clothes basket. I want to peek to see what's inside, but it's too close to the bathroom. My silhouette might be visible through the glass. I should enter the bathroom first. Okay, into the fucking bathroom then. The mirror's steamed up. It doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it. All the steam means that someone is using the hot water in the bathroom. Yes, thanks for that, Captain Obvious. What about the wash basin? There's some drops of water in here, which means it was recently used. The question is by whom? Turn the hot tap on. That'd be what I'd do. Then they'll freak out. Guess I have to open the bathroom door. However, the door is a very heavy glass door. If there's a criminal inside, they may attack me as soon as they notice the door opening. I'll have to open it carefully to avoid being seen. I crouch, get close to the glass door and gently push the handle. What the... Nanako and Akira are taking a bath together. Why are they in my bathroom? Did Akira mistake it for her own bathroom? At least I don't have to censor anything. They're also wasting hot water by letting it run like that. I quietly put the gun's safety back on and holster it. But now I'm in an awkward position. I have to get out of here without them noticing me or things will become rather complicated. However, as I try to open the door, it doesn't seem to budge at all. Why is it stuck? Wait a minute, why am I trying to push a sliding door? Oh, how silly of me. I can open it if I push hard enough. But that would make a lot of noise. Hey, Nanako. You've been silent for a while now. Why don't you say something? It's not that simple. I can't talk. Why do you try to relax a bit? I'm not going to eat you. Also, you're shaking so much. I can generate electricity from your shaking. Looks like poor Nanako's in a tough spot. I don't know how they wound up like this, but Nanako doesn't seem to be enjoying this at all. This is nice. Giselle never wants to take a bath with me. So I'm glad I get to do this with you. This is embarrassing, but I wanted to do this for quite some time. I've been homeschooled since I was a young age. I never get to meet girls my own age. Meet girls? Your hair is so pretty and your skin is so smooth. You'll be so cute after I clean you from head to toe. I'll make a woman out of you. You'll make a woman out of me. You've been acting a bit weird, Nanako. Don't worry, I won't bite. Now don't move too much or I can't watch your back properly. Hey, don't touch me there. No, not there. No, it sure looks like they're having a lot of fun. But what am I thinking? I need to find a way out of here right now. Should I close the door or should I leave it open? What should I do? Oh my god, I have to choose? Save. Just run away. I move backward without closing the door. The phone begins to ring at the worst possible moment. Is that Rail? Rail, please hang up. I'll call you back later. Oh, it sounds like the phone's ringing. Huh? Oh no, they saw me. All clear, no sign of any enemies. I'll now proceed to clear the next room. Where could that criminal have escaped to? Oh, is it just you guys? I'm sorry for interrupting you. Don't mind me and carry on. Hold it right there. You really think such a lousy performance could fool us? Peeping Tom, how dare you spy on us while we're bathing? You hentai pervert. It's all a misunderstanding. I'll admit that I was sneaking a peek, but I really thought there was an enemy inside the bathroom. Besides, this is my bathroom, why are you even here? The pervert dares to speak back at me? The door was clearly locked. Why'd you still come in here? Did you pick it open? You obviously wanted to spy on us, you filthy scumbag. Girl between Scylla and Sharbatus? Don't you look at me. No, wait, you got it all wrong. Give me a chance to at least to explain. Talk to the hand. I don't want to hear your pervert excuses. Now get the hell out of here. Hey, don't throw water at me. Ouch, it's piping hot. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm partly to blame. I didn't intend on spying on them. Why didn't she believe me? Darn. Anyway, I should get out of here ASAP. Who knows what Curator will do to me if I'm still here. I better get out of here first. Get out of here and fast. Good grief. This is not my day. I'm soaking wet as well. Did she stop calling? I should probably try to call again soon. Wow, that was seriously bad timing. Oh, the phone's ringing again. I think it's finally safe to pick it up. Ray, was that you? I didn't have much time, I'll talk quickly. The voice at the other end sounds strange. It's distorted, so I can't make out the identity of the caller. Who is this? It doesn't matter. I heard that Sir Raymond is dead. Be very careful. As the administrator of this facility, Sir Raymond was the only one who held everyone in place. Some of the people from the mansion will start doing bad things if they find out that he's gone. The administrator? Who are you? Are you one of the guests? Are you someone from the mansion? I can tell you that I was covertly investigating the truth about the island for an organization. That's all I can say. Now, just like you, I'm in imminent danger. I can no longer conceal myself. I was hoping to exchange as much information with you as possible so that we can overcome the situation together. That's why I made contact with you. I see, so you're a CIA agent or something like that? It's inconvenient that I don't know your name. A call sign is fine. What do I call you? You can call me Wizards. Wizards? Alright, Wizards. Why more than one? Why the plural? Are you more than one person? Do you have a split personality? I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. About the killer? Do you have any idea who killed Thomas and Sir Raymond? The same person probably killed them. The killer is most likely one of the guests, not someone from the mansion. Huh? Jacob said something similar. How do you know that? The people on the island are using operatives from different agencies to monitor each other. If someone had made any suspicious moves, it would have been detected immediately. It's not easy to do anything with so many eyes watching your every move. Therefore, it's more likely that the killer is one of the guests. I see. But Sir Raymond was a pretty cautious man. He went out of his way to send invitations to several people to flush the traitor out. I can't believe that he could have been so easy to kill. Perhaps one of them found a way to outsmart him. Is it possible that someone from the mansion is helping the killer? It is possible. Sir Raymond stood in the way of those who would want to use the island's research for their own purposes. Some people from the mansion could have been secretly colluding with the killer because of that. If so, do the mansion staff know who the killer is? I'm not sure. But know that Sir Raymond's murder has been discovered. The killer has outlived their usefulness. If someone from the mansion was behind all of this, they would now eliminate the killer without hesitation. Of course, if the killer has a way to bargain for their life, that would change things. The killer was clever enough to manage to kill Sir Raymond. He or she most likely has a bargaining chip. I don't know what it could be, though. It's ironic, but the killer may be our lifeline right now. So you're saying that our lives are now in the hands of a killer. Isn't that ironic? Wait, he said about the place's research. What kind of research is done here? We haven't heard about that yet. Considering the nature of the murders of Thomas and Sir Raymond, I would say that it's clear that the killer harbored a grudge against them. What are your thoughts on that? This island was not just a base for prostitution, but the organ trade as well. This is extremely inhumane, as people were used for parts. Although the victims did not survive, the killer is likely someone connected to them. Or, although this is unlikely, a client could have been driven mad by remorse. Organ trade. That's horrible. In any case, this is my educated guess about the killer. The trading of organs and prostitution is certainly inhumane, but they are only a part of the island's secret. The island was originally intended to be used for something else. Something else? I'd like to know more about Sir Raymond. What is his role on the island? Sir Raymond was a millionaire who was one of the facility's founders. He was responsible for planning the project. He was also the administrator who had jurisdiction over the island itself. Jurisdiction over the island? He was responsible for the many inhumane things that went on the island. The facilities of the island were controlled and monitored by him. Originally, they were just a cover. It seemed that some government agencies were involved in the operation of this place. Government involvement, huh? That's why Sir Raymond's presence here was so important to the agencies. If they knew that he was killed, the agencies would not remain silent. But we can't make contact with them until the ship returns. Indeed, that's our current situation. It will likely take some time before the agencies realize what has happened. They'll not make a move until then. Does that mean the killer has free reign until they're unmasked? Indeed. If any insiders from the mansion are assisting the killer, we could be in grave danger. We have to be on our guard. An insider might liquidate all of us for getting in their way. Well, isn't that just great? Be careful, Curator. Things have already become extremely dangerous. About Sir Raymond. Unfortunately, I've already told you everything I know. What I'm worried about now is whether his subordinates were really loyal to him or not. This is my intuition speaking, but there's something off about Vincent. Could he be the one pulling the strings behind the scenes? It'd be rather bad if he was our enemy. Alright, we're going to wrap this one up here. We'll finish the last set of dialogue in the next one and continue on from there. So we do kind of know some of the things about the island now, but still sounds like there's like some kind of secret research going on here that we don't really understand. And about the demon of Shironagasu Island, we don't know about that yet. Guess we'll figure more out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.